Now, your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Winters.
We've been talking about it for over a week, and now the storm is set to move in. This is not the storm we're talking about, but it is on pinpoint Doppler radar right now. The last hour or so, there's some little bit of light snow showers moving across northern Iowa. We've seen some of that up toward Decorah, not amounting to a lot, but it is out there. Be aware of that. We're talking about ice, snow, and wind. Wind gusts as the storm moves in could be 30 and then 40 as that storm moves out, so that could cause some problems. Here's the light snow right now, but there's the one we're concentrating on for northern Iowa. Some heavier snow developing in the morning and continuing through the afternoon and evening. As far as the ice is concerned, I think it develops between 6 and 9 o'clock. That's where you're going to watch some of that start to move south to north, and as that freezing rain does move in, it gets very, very difficult to travel. In fact, dangerous for travel as that system evolves and moves our way. We'll give you some timing. Quick look at the forecast tonight. Mostly cloudy. It's 20s to low 30s near that freezing mark, and then tomorrow high temperatures possibly up in the mid to upper 30s, and then we see some upper 20s to the north where that snow is with us. Freezing rain, sleet likely, windy conditions, travel difficult. Notice those winds greater than 30 at times. Ice storm warning, Highway 20 in the county right to the north up toward Fayette and Butler counties. We can see over toward Grundy County. Winter weather advisory to the south. In the purple highlights, if you're light purple or dark purple, you're going to deal with some ice. Maybe a little less down to the south, but even a trace of ice causes major, major problems, and it does look like there could be, again, more ice right along the Highway 20 corridor. And as we head farther to the north, that's where we have the winter storm warning for the snow. Timing for you, as we said, about 6 o'clock. We look at that moisture starting to move in. That's a mix, likely of some rain and freezing rain, and then some freezing rain and sleet as it moves to the north. Heavier snows start to develop off to the north. And again, that started early in the morning, continues through the day, and we still have that mix of some freezing rain in the area or some sleet, maybe some rain down toward Mount Pleasant, Washington area as we head through the evening. The system does lift out fairly quickly, and by Thursday morning we're left with some scattered snow showers. Snow forecast unchanged from yesterday, 4 to 8 inches of snow well to the north. In fact, some spots may get more than 8 inches. That's a possibility. No sharp cutoff, because that's where we see more of the freezing rain down across areas of Highway 20 and points down toward the south. It looks like, again, kind of targeting an area right now that we see where we could see some of the heavier accumulations of ice. 4/10 of an inch of ice possible in some of the storms. That could result in some isolated tree damage and isolated power outages as well. And then wind also kind of a factor in the storm, as we said. Wednesday from the northeast, and then a westerly wind on Thursday, but both days see wind gusts greater than 30 and potentially greater than 40. We'll watch it evolve and move through. Wednesday's the day pinpointed, and then Thursday we end with some light snow showers. Separate system on Friday afternoon, early evening, bringing some scattered light snow showers our way. That'll end in the evening hours of our Friday, and then we'll have a quiet weekend once again, as our weekends have been, with melting conditions and highs that are expected to be down somewhere in the lower 40s for highs both Saturday and Sunday.
That 4/10 of an inch of ice.
Even a tenth of an inch, even less than a tenth of an inch can cause major problems. When you get up toward a quarter of an inch or more, that's when you're talking about tree branches potentially, power lines that we've talked about. So those are the things to watch for if we start getting to that amount.
Well, speaking of that, Joe, that chance for